It is definitely the end of an era as the GOAT of clay Rafa Nadal has decided to bid adieu to the game of tennis. Nadal will represent Spain in his final appearance at November's Davis Cup finals in Malaga. From the early 2000s, Nadal dominated the men's game and drew in legions of fans. So without any further ado, let's take a look at some of his major career highlights and who actually were his fiercest rivals. Well, Nadal won a total of 22 Grand Slam titles, and out of which 14 came at the Roland Garros, where he displayed amazing consistency beginning from 2005. He won his first French Open title in 2005, then 2006, 7, 8, a title did not come in 2009. Then 2010 he made a comeback, 2011, 12, 13 and 14. But then there was a blip for 2 years in 2015 and 16 due to fitness and poor form. But then once again come 2017, Nadal showed his mettle and then he won the French Open in 2017, 18, 19, 20 and his final one in 2022. Now, as far as his win-loss record at the Roland Garros is concerned, well, he lost just 4 matches there, 2 against Novak Djokovic in 2015 and in the semi-finals of 2021 French Open, 2009 against Robin Soderling and the latest one against Alexander Zverev in the 2024 French Open. Well, moving to more of Nadal's career numbers here, well, he won a total of 2 gold medals in the Olympics. 2008 at the Beijing Olympics, he won a gold in the men's singles category, and in 2016 Rio Olympics, he won a gold in the men's doubles category alongside Spain's Marc Lopez. Then as far as the total weeks as world number 1 is concerned, when Nadal was actually there for 209 weeks, that's a little over 4 years, and it's a magnificent feat to say the least. That also speaks a lot about the fact that when Nadal formed a big three alongside Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer, all three of them dominated tennis for a long time. Then the number of men's singles titles won in ATP were 92 by Nadal, another breathtaking feat. Well, moving to some of Nadal's fiercest rivals here, well, the man here is obviously Roger Federer, who won a record 20 Grand Slam titles. The first meeting between rivals and friends off court, Nadal and Federer, came at the Miami Masters in 2004 when the Spaniard was just 17 years old. Federer then had 2 major championships to his name but was stunned by Nadal, losing in straight sets, which possibly set the stage for one of tennis's greatest rivalries. Now, if we look at the head-to-head record of Nadal versus Federer, well, the two played a total of 40 matches, out of which Nadal won 24 while Federer won 16. Well, clearly Federer is behind here, but then it was a rivalry that the fans always wanted to see, be it from their TV screens or from the tennis stadiums. Now, moving to one of more Nadal's fiercest rivals here, and it is none other than Novak Djokovic. Well, then in case of Djokovic, the two had a brilliant matches, well, beginning from 2010, but then towards the later part of Nadal's career, it was clearly Djokovic who dominated the proceedings against them, and that's why he wins the head-to-head record against Nadal. They played a total of 60 matches, out of which Djokovic won 31 and Nadal won 29. And the latest win of Djokovic here against Nadal came in the 2024 Paris Olympics. Now, if we have to pick the fanciest, most memorable match as far as Rafa Nadal is concerned, well, the one that comes to our mind is definitely the one between Federer and Nadal at the 2008 Wimbledon final. Well, after losing consecutive Wimbledon finals in 2006 and 7 to rival Federer, Nadal finally claimed his first title when they faced each other in what is known as one of the greatest Grand Slam finals ever played in 2008. The battle lasted for nearly 5 hours, and it was Nadal who came out on top in a 5-set thriller. Well, if we have to look at some of Nadal's brilliant matches that he had post his injury thing in 2015 and 2016, well, there was one definitely against Daniel Medvedev in the 2019 US Open final that Nadal definitely won, and one was also against Medvedev in 2022 Australian Open final, and obviously there were a lot more. What do you think are the major career highlights of Rafa Nadal? You can let us know your thoughts in the comment section, And don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for all the exciting updates and analysis from the sporting world. Until then, on behalf of my producer Pawan, it's Siddharth Gulati saying goodbye.